Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. Today is Monday, June the 16th, and it is 82 degrees and muggy. It's muggy at work. Wow, my little recording thing just now said it's recording. So let me rewind. Hello, everybody. This is Wolfang. I'm guessing it caught it. I don't know. StreamYard's being so strange. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good Monday. Like I said, it's just muggy. It's muggy here in Cincinnati. The sun tried to come out, but the cloud said, nope, it's not happening. So let's see. I'll tell you what, Cincinnati and over in Kentucky, because I can drive to Kentucky 20 minutes maybe, depending on traffic, because that's how close we are. And right in Kentucky, when you get in after you cross over the river, they've actually got their river banks set up. There's all kinds of bars and restaurants. I mean, it's a nice place. Well, I guess apparently one of the not so nice places, a couple of people got shot at a bar last night. And then just here in Cincinnati, we have had shootings every night for the last 3 weeks. No bullshit. I don't know what the hell. Well, I know what's going on. It's summertime because it's the only time it happens. During the wintertime, it's not so much. That's because they don't want to come out when it's cold. I'll wait till summertime and then I'll go after him. I'll get you. People are nuts, man. So, speaking of nuts, Iran and Israel, they're still going at it. I heard or saw a couple articles. One was Iran may not have enough missiles, or they're running out of missiles. They're slowing down. Who knows? But let me share this article because we are sending an aircraft carrier closer to the region. It says U.S. aircraft carrier heads towards Middle East after Trump's chilling threat to Tehran. It says a U.S. aircraft carrier is making its way towards the Middle East amid fears of an all-out war as the brutal conflict between Israel and Iran enters its 4th day. USS Nimitz left the South China Sea on Monday morning and is moving west, according to data from marine traffic, a ship tracking website. Now, wait a minute. Okay. It has been set to visit the Vietnamese city of Da Nang later this week, but the formal reception has reportedly been canceled due to what the U.S. Embassy to Hanoi called a emergent operational requirement. It comes as Donald Trump made a brutal threat to Iran with a chilling apocalyptic, I'll say it, WW3 warning. The president warned Tehran that if the U.S. is attacked in any way, shape, or form by Iran, then the full strength and might of the U.S. armed forces will come down on you at levels never seen before. I wish I could talk like him. I can hear him saying that, like nothing you've seen before. Hours later, the U.S. Embassy in Tel Aviv was damaged when Iran unleashed a fresh wave of strikes at Israel's cities overnight. Missile attacks early Monday triggered air raid sirens across the country as emergency services reported at least 5 killed and dozens more wounded. Powerful explosions rocked Tel Aviv shortly before dawn, likely caused by Israel's defense system intercepting Iranian missiles. Thick plumes of black smoke could be seen rising into the sky over the coastal city. We clearly see that our civilians are being targeted, said Israel police spokesman Dean Elsdoud outside the bombed out building in Tikaveh, I guess. And this is just one scene. We have other sites like this near the coast in the south. Israel claimed in the fourth day of the conflict that it had now achieved aerial superiority over Tehran and could fly over the Iranian capital without facing major threats. After days of attacks on Iranian air defense and missile systems, the Israel military said its aircraft now control the skies from western Iran to Tehran and had destroyed more than 120 surface to surface missile launchers, third of Iran's total that been firing at Israel in overnight missions. Now we can say that we have achieved full air supremacy in Tehran airspace, said military spokesperson Brigadier General Efi Defrin. All right, please come on down. In response, Iran announced it had launched some 100 missiles and vowed further retaliation for Israel's sweeping attacks on its military and nuclear infrastructure, which have killed at least 224 people in the country since last Friday. Israel said that so far, 24 people have been killed and more than 500 injured as Iran launched more than 370 missiles and hundreds of drones. During an earlier barrage of Iranian missiles on central Israel on Sunday, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Akhli said that Iran will stop its strikes if Israel does the same. But the Revolutionary Guard struck a hard line on Monday, vowing that further rounds of strikes would be more forceful, severe, precise, and destructive than the previous ones. So it sounds like these guys, they're just, Israel's not going to give up. They've been, these two have been going at it for a while. And, some people say, I'm not worried about that. It's happening over there. Well, it could escalate into something else and make crap really hard here. The first thing that comes to mind is oil. With this going on, oil price is going to go up. You're not going to see your gas at, let's see, what was this morning? Our gas here has been going up. It's at $3.19 a gallon now. It was at $3.11, I think it was last weekend. And I've actually seen it lower than $3. But if this bullshit keeps going on with the missiles and they're taking out, electric power, hitting their oil refinery places, which makes sense. You start with that stuff. They won't be able to fuel their vehicles or whatever, you know what I mean? But if it gets really nasty, it will affect us. So, but yeah, I'm keeping my eye on that. I don't want to talk about it too much because I know it's all over the place. So, but I did want to share that article, and I really, like I said, just scrolling through the my homepage on here, just going through different articles. Most of it's about Israel and Iran right now. I could pull up an article and talk about RVs or something. I don't know. I do like to keep it on the lighter side, but sometimes you can't help it. I mean, I just pay attention to shit that's going on, and it's really freaking tough to find happy news. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe someday there will be. I probably won't be here if it ever happens. Hey, I'm having a good time so far. This is Wolfgang. Have a great evening. Blessed be. Stay safe, and I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.